beautiful sistership that continues to grow and grow even through this press tour. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know.
Sorry.
She's getting the fixing itch.
Well, greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video from yours truly today, covering the failure of Wicked 2 Back for Good. Or is that to do with the Take That song? Anyway, never saw the first film, never saw the second, don't care for either of those titles. And funny enough, when I was a cleaner at a theatre just over 2 years ago, it was for the theatre that was actually showcasing Wicked the musical, maybe once, maybe twice a day. But Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, a pair of two chickens who definitely need to be plumped up all over again, because my god, if they haven't lost a legion of fans the world over with their skinny-fied looks, I don't know what else to do or say.
You have been the light of the day. You are such a gift.
You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
We appreciate
for coming
you.
into this room today.
But if you end up enjoying this video today, folks, make sure you give it a like, smash that subscribe button, and let's get on with this rather funny story, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you will appreciate. So courtesy of that Park Place rumor, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo was snubbed at the Oscars after press tour creeped people out, particularly the Academy voters. Now, if you saw, look, this screenshot here will probably typify everything. I mean, first of all, Cynthia Erivo, it is not St. Patrick's Day yet, so you cannot be an inclusive leprechaun. Okay, my love, but nice try anyway. But Ariana Grande just looks skeletal at this stage. I mean, to be honest, if you didn't get Jared Leto for He, Him Man in 2026, I think Cynthia Erivo could have been a good stand-in. And the best thing of all is, she wouldn't need any makeup. And the narrative surrounding Erivo and Grande being snubbed by the Oscars flipped dramatically after a new explosive rumor out of News Nation made the rounds this week. Now, what time did this actual article come out? Oh, the 26th of January, so it is literally just 3 days old. After early momentum, Golden Globe recognition, and months of awards, chatter surrounding Wicked for Good, Grande and Erivo, and the film itself walked away from the Academy Awards with, hang on a second, nothing. No acting nominations, technical recognition, not even acknowledgement for new original songs added to the adaptation. Well, you got to give them bonus points for trying to adapt and make things a bit more modern-fied, if you know what I mean. According to multiple Academy voters speaking anonymously to News Nation, the snub had a lot to do with the film's content and the perception of the two stars. Specifically, voters say the film stars alienated them during the promotional tour. One voter summed up the reaction bluntly, saying the movie wasn't that great. The two have amazing on-screen chemistry, but spent most of the movie apart. Something I did not know. Maybe that's what probably killed the momentum. That alone might not have doomed Wicked for Good, but voters say their pair's press tour behavior crossed an unspoken line, which is rather interesting because you do see people like Rachel Zegler who unintentionally crossed that line about Snow White until it became a viral meme all over the place.
We didn't even see, but I saw the logo and I went, that's my name, Snow White's up there, and I cried my eyes out.
Because you're black.
And then Brie Larson shaking her head at the guy that does the interviews for Variety when she says, I don't know if Marvel want me again. I'm going to play Mrs. Captain Marvel again. Am I? To which the answer is, Brie Larson, no, because you're not in Secret Wars, love. At the time of recording this video, you're not. That might all change. And again, look at this. Oh, God. You know, at this stage, folks, I just have to laugh because I have my own brand of insanity going on in my life. Today I'm fasting again, actually, for one day of fasting. So The only thing I'm drinking is copious amounts of coffee with a bit of cream, lots of water, and that's it basically until tomorrow when I'm back to normal. But we talked about Wicked for Good in terms of the perceived perception of the stars and the poor performance at the box office. Well, I can show you exactly how poor that performance is. So 2025 world box office hits. Nizar 2 was the biggest film of last year. I've not seen this Chinese animated film. Tell me below in the comments, folks, if it's worth a watch. I mean, look at this. It's approaching. I mean, it's not going to get any more than that, but you know, if you want to round off things, $2.3 billion worldwide, insane. Zootopia 2, which is hilarious. It's a Disney movie, stars the always glamorous 48-year-old Shakira. Good grief, she plays the gazelle. And look how, I mean, this film made more money than Wicked 2 in a short space of time. I mean, already, if you look at the worldwide box office for Zootopia 2, again, 1.8 billion. I mean, it's nuts, right? Avatar Fire and Ass, number 3. I mean, again, people knew that it was a retread of Avatar 2. I don't really care for the Avatar films. I like James Cameron, but when he was peak James Cameron up until 1994's True Lies, that was Cameron for me, and no longer the same guy that he used to be. And now he wants to remake the Terminator films again. Bro, stop it. You're getting out of control. So look, we're at number 8, How to Train Your DEI Dragon. Number 9, F1 the movie, which in my opinion should have been a lot more higher, but I get it. What it's up against, how could it be? Number 10, Superman, which again was a bit of a shock for me. You know my thoughts and feelings about Superman already by James Gunn. I'm spitting all over the place. I do apologize for that, folks. Again, lovely looking characters for the most part. The tone was what destroyed the film, and James Gunn's constant barraging and hijacking of press tools all over the place. That's what I did not like. Mission Impossible 2. Why am I saying Mission Impossible 2 for? Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning, which has one of the funniest on-screen deaths of the bad guy. If you've seen the film already, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was absolutely hilarious. And coming in at number 12, or should I say dragging being the appropriate word, Wicked for Good, with a measly 183 million at the box. Well, I'm looking at the wrong part actually. It's over $500 million already at the box office. It's not going to make any more than that because Avatar 3 is definitely giving it a run for its money. I'm shocked to see Fantastic Four Last Steps here, but again, that's not a win for Marvel. So why am I not surprised? Now, Gary from Nerdrotic has often called Cynthia Erivo Nosferatu. Well, guess what, folks? Cynthia Erivo is your Countess Dracula, playing at a theatre near you from the 7th of February to 30th of May. And I gotta say, this is a good move by Miss Erivo. I mean, if you look at her here very closely, who do you see? It's Mahershala Ali. I mean, if you put the two together, could you really tell the difference?
You have
amazing.
been the light
You're
of the
amazing.
day. You are
truly-
such a gift.
You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much
We appreciate
for coming into
you.
this room today.
Except for the fact that Mahershala is probably less insufferable to a bigger degree than Miss Erivo is right here, but people might turn up to watch this film just to see what her interpretation of the Count Dracula woman is going to be like. I think she's a perfect fit. Again, smart move away from all that silliness she's been doing. And again, if you always wondered why she has a bald head and very long, elongated fingers, it's because she's pushing back against the normality of what Hollywood likes to perceive. Blonde, blue-eyed, big boobies, and that's just Hunter Schafer on a good day. Sorry, Sydney Sweeney, I've switched sides. But that's the reason why she looks the way that she does. And you know what? All the more power to her. I think people like her, once they commit a faux pas online, it's there forever. People like me will make a video about it and hopefully make a little bit of money out of it in the proceedings. So that's my... And I think you've seen that shift with me in the last few years on my channel here. I'm just kind of, I like to rage bait, but I rage bait with a reason, and I think that's only fair to say it. And I'm definitely not a grifter, because I've been doing this grift, if you want to call it that, for 6 years, and I'm having the time of my life with it, just like Patrick Swayze, or should I be Jennifer Warnes and Bill Medley? I'm becoming a little bit gay. Why am I saying that for, you fools? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you ended up enjoying this video today with me and Miss Cynthia Erivo as Countess Dracula, then leave your thoughts below in the comment section, and I'll see you seeing me, maybe seeing her, for the return of, no, it's not going to happen, trust me, the next video.
Thanks for watching Kung Fu Hot Dog. Don't forget to like and subscribe.